Hello, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you, Sagittarius. Okay, I just want to clear the energy really quick and then I'm going to get started. Okay, let's see what you got going on here. Okay, two cards flipped over immediately. The Seven of Wands and the Sun card here. There's a person not giving up on you. Could be a Leo person, doesn't have to be, but could be a person that you met over the summer here, particularly in July. There's a person that doesn't want to give up on you on this situation, and we'll see what's going to unfold with that. I feel like you may get some communication regarding that. And there's something also, you're fighting for your happiness, you're not settling for anything less. So I feel like, there may have been a lot of circumstances where you're kind of seeing here, where you're kind of noticing here, okay, I'm not really happy with this, so no. And then it's just kind of like this calmness that has come over the situation before everything is about to pick up again. But we'll see here. I want to do a Celtic cross for you guys here. It's like, yeah, you have the 10 of Wands here, and then you have the 3 of Wands. So this is like putting everything down, and then something new is coming in. It's time. It's like this time in between that. Okay. So let me see here. Okay. You have the 2 of Pentacles and the Emperor. It's like things are about to happen for you here. It's about to be time, go time. With that Emperor energy, could be an Aries person. You may feel like you're just really getting along with fire signs at this time in particular. Other fire signs, other Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. It's just like there's something about, that energy where you just seem to understand each other at this time. It's like fire sign energy. Fire signs are not taking any BS anymore. Sorry about it. Done. Like upgrade in every area of life. And it's been a long time coming. So you have this 3 of Swords and the Magician. So there's something that you're manifesting your way out of, some sort of heartache, that is coming here. And this is like, hey, I don't want this situation anymore. I know I don't want this situation anymore. I know I don't deserve it anymore. I'm going to use this to manifest what it is that I'm wanting here. So it feels like a little bit of a lull before all of this comes together, right? You have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's grounding you here on the spread here. So there's an opportunity for a collaboration. It may have been an opportunity for a collaboration in the past, and it's something that didn't work out. It didn't work out in the way that you wanted it to go, but you're not losing sight of the fact that you can have this dream with somebody else. You can have this dream under a different circumstance, and things can still happen for you. Things can still come together for you here. You fully do believe in that. You're very, there's a different kind of enthusiasm, of fire that you have about your life. It's like, I won't give up on my life. I know that this is going to be good. I know that this is, look at this Queen of Wands card here. So it's like, you're coming into this place of saying, okay, I'm ready for things to happen here. Look at this 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's something that you're really wanting coming forward. And there is something here about you're going to go forward. There's something about not being protected. You feel like you're not protected from, more heartache coming your way here. With this black cat, it's like, this is black cats are thought to believe that they can see spirits, right? And so they know when if there's something there that's not right, that cannot be trustworthy. You can trust this cat here. So I feel like spirit is bringing you someone or something that you're going to go do that's going to help you replenish your own intuition. If it's like, okay, either your own intuition is going to be heightened by the presence of this black cat here, That's what this is signifying, okay? And there may be an activity that you're going to feel called to do, or people that you're going to feel called to be around. And being around those people is going to like recharge this within you. There's something like that, okay? There's also could be particular people where it just feels like deja vu, meeting them, seeing them, being around them. You've always felt like you have a deeper connection with these people, particular people. And it's like, okay, we knew each other in a past life for sure. There's just some kind of an energy here of a huge significance that it's like you're learning how to trust within yourself, and you're learning that no matter what happens, you're self-sufficient. You can handle anything that comes your way. And just because something didn't work out doesn't mean you have to completely and totally abandon this dream and be on to the next thing. You know, it's okay to say, no, I really want this to work. And, you know, maybe this can work under a different circumstance with different people in a different way. There may be some adjustments that need to be made. You have the Six of Cups here, and this is in the recent past. So this has to do with somebody trying to come back in, rekindle something, somebody, you know, presenting themselves as like a gift from the universe. That's not a gift from the universe. That's not. It's like somebody came in like they're a twin flame or something, like they're a soulmate, and now you're kind of like, no, you're not. You're not. Maybe thinking back on a past when this happened. It may not have been that recent necessarily, but there's something that's calling this to the surface right now. And there's something that you're dealing with right now at this present moment that is kind of resurfacing some sadness in your life. But this is coming to an end here because you have this 10 of Cups here, and that rainbow behind the 10 cups signifies a new beginning. So you're stepping into a new way of life here. You have the Page of Pentacles, underneath that. So it's like, yeah, there's new opportunities here for you. There's changes here for you. And at this time, it's like you may feel pulled into more of a dreamlike state to where you're imagining things. Because, you know, you thought this was going to be a gift from the universe, and it wasn't in the past. It wasn't. So that's why you're in this Three of Swords here. And this is why you are now developing these skills of intuition here. Okay, because there is a particular situation where your intuition wasn't followed for whatever reason. And that's not something that you need to, you know, beat yourself up about or feel guilty about. There's nothing about, don't judge where you are and where other people are and what should have happened by now or what shouldn't have or blah, 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 blah. No. Okay, because there's more complicated things going on here than what you know. Look at the High Priestess is signifying that. Okay, because the High Priestess talks about, you know, messages from the divine. Okay, and this is how beautiful you're showing up here. Okay, balancing things out, healing things. You will take on an energy of healing someone that it's not your responsibility to heal them. It's their own responsibility. I feel like when you were younger, you had somebody who was very disappointed. You had a person, it could have been somebody that you looked up to, and they were disappointed with their life. They were disappointed with other people. They kind of showed you that, hey, people disappoint you. And there's a lot to be disappointed about. And there's not, it's like you were their vitality. And that's not your responsibility to be somebody else's vitality, but they were just so sad. And then when you bring this joy around, you really help them a lot. So you felt like that was your job to do that everywhere for all other people. And there's something connected to that as to why you allowed this person to present you with this is a gift from the universe when it wasn't. You thought you could save something, you thought you could fix something, you know, and they were just all over the place from the start. Okay? And it was like they protected themselves. I put it back already. There's some kind of communication here. Okay. So it's like this person, you know, they protected themselves. They had the salamanders all over that Knight of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands, she doesn't have the salamanders. So the salamanders are protection against fire. She's the only one that doesn't have that. And so it's like this person, you know, they used you in a way that they were protected. They were protected in themselves, but you were not protected. And they know that you were not protected. And they gave you the illusion that you were protected because you two were in this together. But come to find out, they were never in it together the whole time. They were protecting themselves, and they also got to have, you there, and you got no protection and a fake circumstance. You have the Ace of Swords here. I'm going to see what this is about when we clarify it. But some sort of balance, communication is coming in for you, whether it's from this person or whether it's from somebody else. But like for a lot of you, within yourself, you're balancing within yourself, and that's what's drawing a better circumstance towards you that is more what you're deserving of, okay? We have the Five of Wands and the Chariot flew out together. So it's been some type of balance to move forward from a particular situation. It kind of feels like it's been more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. And there has been an idea that you have not acted on. And that's because the details of this plan, of this idea, haven't never come together. It's like you were waiting for another person, you were waiting for this, you were waiting for that. There was always something that you were waiting for, and this person never really fully showed up here. Okay? And I feel like it's like you're meant to leave this person behind. Yeah, the Fool. You're meant to go without them. And that's what happened here. It's like you were centering your destiny, your future, your life's purpose around this person, you and their life purpose being connected and going forward together. And they were never ready because they were never putting any energy into that. And so you just kind of delayed the whole thing. And then after they were gone, there was still this delay because the healing hadn't taken place yet. And for some of you, the healing had taken place, but it's like you didn't want to let other people into your life. You didn't want to let anyone in because you needed to develop this intuition. You needed to develop this confidence within yourself. You needed to work through things from your childhood so that way you didn't attract the same thing again. So this is nothing that you need to be judging yourself for. And it's just to say, I feel like you just want to keep moving forward. There's going to come a time where you're ready to just go. And there's nothing that needs to be said about that. You're going to do that. You're going to do that regardless of what anybody says, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So there is a fear about going on this journey by yourself, though. There was a little bit of a fear of like, I don't know about this, because I always planned this in a different way. There's something, it doesn't actually have to be a journey. This can be metaphorical. Okay, whatever this is for you, there's something that you planned and you're like, this is everything and this, but I always imagine this in this particular way. And it's not happening that particular way. So I guess I just have to sit around and wait until that happens. And that's kind of killing you because that's not really your way. Yeah, look at the star. So, now you're having this opportunity here. Now you have a new opportunity coming in for you to get some action going here. And you have the Ace of Wands, and look at this, then the Six of Wands. So it's like you kind of go for something on your own, and then you get that component that you wanted. And I don't know that you get it in the way that you were always thinking of, but you get it in the best way for you. Yeah, look at this. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles and then the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it's your destiny to get it the way that you're getting it. And until you get it, you're going to think, oh no, this is not right. This is wrong. It's not supposed to be this way. And I'm not happy with this. But once it actually comes in, you're going to be like, wow, I'm so much happier than this than I would have been with the other thing. So that's just the way that it works sometimes. That's just, you can't control destiny. That's how it is. But, seeing it in your own power, man. You're unstoppable. You're freaking unstoppable. There's something that you never thought you were going to do. You never, ever, 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 ever thought you were going to do something. You never thought you were going to be about something. And you so are. You really are. And now it's kind of like your main thing. And everybody's like, what? Are you kidding me right now? It's like they're getting me like something like you used to travel by horse. And you only traveled by horse. Horses maybe have some significance to you. You can look up the spiritual meaning of horse. I feel like this freedom of a spirit of a horse just running wild and free, a free horse. Okay. And it's kind of like, we always see horses and they're pulling carriages and they're, pulling a plow and they're in a barn and they're in a fenced in area. But horses represent freedom, man. And the majority of horses, they're not free. They're really not. But when one of them gets out, man, they are free. And you try and you try and you try. But that horse is going to be free unless they want to be tamed. And that's kind of the thing that I'm getting here. It's like maybe you preferred to ride a horse only. And it was like your only way. And then now it's like you became like a car inventor. I don't know. Some different kind of car. And you have like this huge, now you're all about the opposite thing than what you were about before. And it's not in a way of being, what's that called? Like a hypocrite or something? No. There's some people that, I feel like you may get some people accusing you of stuff like that. But it's not. It's coming from a genuine place. It's coming from your heart and soul. And that's why you're doing it. And before, it wasn't your heart and soul, so you didn't do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's the beauty of having your own mind, is you can change it whenever you want to. And I feel like there's people that are going to try to hold you to a word that you said or a thing that you said or this or that. And those people, they're trying to their happiness is dependent upon you doing something in a particular way. It's very conditional kind of happiness. And that's not where you're at anymore. You're kind of more like, I want to see what's out here instead of let me beg back and forth. I'll give a little bit and then I'll beg a little bit and then I'll give a little bit and then I'll beg a little bit. Like everybody needs to do what I want now because it's my birthday. And then when it's your birthday, I have to do whatever you want. It's like very something about that you're just over it. You're over it. Like maybe you used to be a member of a country club and now you're like the complete opposite of a country club goer. I don't know. But it just feels like you're just like, no, this is not me anymore. I've changed. I have changed. There's a change within you. Look at this 2 of Cups and it's good. It's so good. It feels really, really, really good. There may be only a few people that you really can identify with at this time, but that's going to come into balance here. That's because you're meant to go forth and do something, okay? And that's just where you're going to find more like-minded people, more people that live from their heart space versus anything else. Okay, but now I have a million cards out here. Yowzer. Let's clarify, okay, because I want to get more information about this. Okay. I want to use this guy. I want to use my animals. This animal deck I have. That's beautiful. Okay. And look at this. You have the what is this one? The Seeker of Shells. I'm trying to think of what that's. This is the Knight of Shells. This is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So someone coming in to offer something stable. I just cleaned up the 2 of Cups. Wow, how nice. Okay, let's see. You're living more from your heart space now. You're living more from your heart space now. You can't go back. Yeah, look at this. What do you know? You have the Tower card here with the Ace of Wands and the Empress. Okay, can you believe it? So there's a sudden change here. There's something that you didn't think that you could do on your own, and now you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing it on my own. And nobody it's just, you're groundbreaking. You're breaking rules here. Limitations that people had set. So people that were once like you before are going to see how they can be in a different way or something like that. There's something about you that is just like, you have an inspirational story. You have an inspirational story. And so Spirit wants you to know that. And Spirit wants you to, because I feel like some of you already know that. Some of you may feel called to write down your story, to tell your story to other people, to share it in a manner that could create some abundance for you. But also you just want to do it because you just care about it. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. Look at this 10 of Cups, Twice now we had the Ten of Cups here. So this is a beautiful energy. I want to clarify this Three of Swords, okay? That's in this heart of this spread, okay? This heartache here that is, you know, this is done. This is dead, done, over with. Let's see. Okay. You have the Two of Swords here, okay? The Heron. There's a decision that's being made here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is, you know, when, you know, and look at the deer on this card. The deer is something I associate with Sagittarius as well. So, you know, you have the bush there and it has the seven pentacles on it, and the guy's looking at it and he's kind of, I don't know. Do I keep on growing pentacles, or do I want to go over there and do something else? You know, there's a decision to be made. And it's so interesting, the rainbow that's in the back there. And the rainbow talks about a new beginning, right? That's what we saw on the 10 of Cups that came out twice. So it's like, yeah, I think you're deciding to go towards something new. You're not going to give your energy anymore to something that didn't give it back. For some of you, it's been gone for some time, but energetically, there was still something there. And I think it was linked to something that happened when you were younger that you didn't piece together until, you know, recently. There's just like a pull for you to be on your own, and for these sort of insights kind of come to you when you are by yourself and when you are, you know, in your own energy. Then you can have these times where you get into deep thought and you think of things and you have these kind of revelations and you see things from different ways. And you'll be like things that you watch on TV, things that you're inspired to read. You hear about something that's like, oh, maybe that's what happened with me, or that's what happened with this person and that affected me. You know, there's a thing, it's like I'm seeing puzzle pieces fitting together now for you in a very beautiful way. So you have the Eight of Branches, which is the Eight of Wands. That's communication from Spirit, signs from Spirit. Spirit's going to be giving you signs. This is the Queen of Swords for what decision to make. Because the Queen of Swords, you know, she has this clarity. And so if you have questions that you need clarity on, you can ask for a sign from your guides, okay? You can ask to see particular numbers, okay? Specifically 888, I feel like would be a good number for you. You can look up angel number 888 if you feel called to. On the clock, it just said 2227. The angel number 2227. It could be an important message for you in that. Yeah. This is Temperance, the Swan. This is your card. So this is a time where, you know, you're learning to heal yourself. And you're just going to feel like doing something, or feel like going here, or feel like going there. And there's going to be somebody that looks like someone that reminds you of this and that provokes this thought, and then it's all going to make sense, you know. So it's like a little bit jumbled like that at this time, I feel like. But you're coming into a time of emotional clarity. And that's something that you really deserve. Okay, I want to clarify this Magician card that's crossing you, right? What about this Magician, okay? Okay, you have the Queen of Wands, okay? Second time she's showing up in your reading. What an interesting depiction, right? And then you have the Wolf, which is the Nine of Pentacles here. So also the second time this has come up in your reading. So you're stepping into self-sufficiency. And with the crow here is so interesting. You're going to get, crows represent, you know, messengers from the spirit world, giving us signs and synchronicities to follow. So spirit is going, you're going to get signs, which way for you to go, which way for you to follow here. And this is going to be very beneficial to you here. You also have the King of Wands that flew out here. So you have Aries and Leo really on your side at this time. And, you know, you may have feel a pull to hang out with Aries or Leo people, and you will see they recently went through something that you're going through. They're going through the same thing you're going through. You have a piece to offer them. They have a piece to offer you, of a message through spirit. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like crows at this time, there's like some kind of a message that crows have for you, and this message is that you're going forward. You're gonna get the information that you need when you need it to move forward here. So keep going on your own, because you're not on your own. Okay. Let's see this Ace of Swords, because this is like, this is the communication. Okay, this is the communication here, from the crow. That's what that is. So pretty soon you're going to get this news that you need to be pushed forward, okay? There's something that you're wanting, and that's like you're stepping into a lot of clarity here. You have justice here. So this is something that has to do with karma, okay? So there's some things that needed to be realized. There's something that had to balance out with karma, with cause and effect, and that's just it. And you're starting to see that now. No need to worry about why something happened, why this happened, why that happened. Because karma is something that we don't know everything. We can't see all the information of it. We only can see what's right here in front of us from the perspective of ourselves. And so it's kind of like, a bird that can fly, soar up into the heavens and look down at earth. They really have a clear perspective here. We don't have that perspective. We don't. I can't fly. So, there's just something that it's like you're curious about something. You want to know the answer to something. And you are going to get communication. You are going to get some of an answer, but I don't think you're going to get the whole answer that you want. You're going to get enough for you to leave it and know which direction to go forward, and to go with that, and to make your peace with it. And there is something that you're not going to know everything, and you're not meant to know everything. And I feel like that's a hard thing to accept. And I can understand that, but it's like, understand that it's for your highest good, and that you're going towards your dream here. This is the Star card. So you're getting everything it is that you're wanting. And that's what you deserve at this time. And sorting all of this out here, it's not going to get you what it is that you are wanting. So, okay, let's see about this Chariot. Okay, that was a million cards. This could be a Cancer person coming in for you. Doesn't have to be. This could be answers from a Cancer person that you are wanting, and you're going to get somewhat of an answer, but I don't think you're going to get the whole answer. Could be an Aries person as well. What else do we have? We have Aquarius here. Another Sagittarius and Leo. Really, that's what we got. Doesn't have to be any of those signs though. Really. Okay. You have the Empress, Cow, Earth Mother. You're setting yourself free from this situation here. You're setting yourself free from a situation, and you get to think about what's next here with the Seven of Pentacles. Or Seven of Cups, sorry. You have a decision to make about what it is that you really want going forward here. It's like, think about the best possible outcome and go towards that, because that's just what you deserve here. This could be a Taurus person coming in for you. Don't judge something right away. Don't rush away from something right away. If you feel pulled to rush into something, it's like, follow your impulses, but like, look at how she's sitting down here. She's not getting up anytime soon. It's like, don't rush out of something. Don't just, okay, no, right away. Just see where it's going to take you. See where it's going to take you, because I feel like there is a pleasant surprise, and something kind of looks like it's not going to go anywhere, and then very quickly you see that not only is it going to go somewhere, but it's gone exactly where I want it to go. And this is everything. and there's no blocks. And very quickly, something happens here. So that is the energy for you. Okay, let's see this Fool. Eight of Cups. You know, I mean, Fool is walking away from doesn't work anymore and embarking on this new journey. That's, you know, the Eight of Cups is like, okay, this is not 8 cups. I want 8 cups, so I'm leaving. I don't want 10 cups, not 8. No. So there's something to be said about that. It's like a little bit of, should I give this past person another chance? No. It's almost like, okay, let's say you're trying to move forward in love, right? And then, you know, somebody comes in and you're like, it's a new person. And you're like, and you want to rush out. Spirit wants you to wait a minute. Past person is going to try to come back in. No. Don't go back to the past person. Don't not really give a new person a chance because of a past person. Past is done. New person, unlikely. Look at this. Crocodile and the butterfly. Master of discernment. So there's just something in you that's telling you, wait. You'll know. You will know. Okay. The final outcome here is the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. So let's see about this. Right? Again, too many cards. Okay, of course, this is a million cards, but the Star came out on top. Something big is happening. Oh, the Star here is here as well. Okay. So, you know, how many times does the Star come out now? I keep putting it back, it keeps coming back out. Jeez Louise. Okay. Wow. You have the Three of Swords, but you have that with the Three of Shells, the Three of Cups. With the Six of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So this is very interesting. You're ending with a resolution to the pain. There is a way that there's a resolution to the pain. The pain is still there, but there's an answer for it, an equal answer, 3 and 3, right? So there's something about this communication that you get that you're going to wrestle with, and you're going to want to go back and then no, and then do you want to move forward? And I don't want to move yet. Just trust your intuition. Everything is going to come to light to you, and you're going to see how there is some sort of reciprocity for the past. There is something. And this could be like, it's not maybe this particular person that put you in this Three of Swords. Maybe they're not the ones filling this void that they left, right? But maybe somebody else is. Maybe something good is coming out of something that wasn't so good for so long. There is some sort of a becoming whole from that situation here, especially with this, when you have the Six of Pentacles that comes out too. Because the Six of Pentacles is that breadcrumbing energy. It's somebody being a beggar and somebody being a person who's giving. And so it's like, you know, where you were lacking is now being given. And now it is balanced and that is closed. And now there is this opportunity for real joy to come in, for this new opportunity. How many times are we going to see a rainbow in this reading? I mean, come on. So I feel like the spiritual meaning of rainbows. That means something. You can look up the spiritual meaning of rainbows. It means a new beginning. Something new is coming to you that you are deserving. And it's a time of a new beginning. You can look it up and there's probably more elaborate meaning than that. And if you feel drawn to that, that can be wonderful. For you, you know, this is the High Priestess card. And it's the cat. And isn't that so beautiful? Because we had the Queen of Wands here. Where does she go? All right, Queen of Wands. Okay, here she is. And it was like you needed to understand this cat. You needed to have the ability of this cat to be able to see and to be able to decipher, to be able to have that gift of discernment, okay, to know who you can let into your life and who you can't let into your life. And now you are closing it out as being the cat. And it's the knower of secrets. So there's some information that you're going to know that is going to help you here. There is some discernment quality that you're going to be able to have. There is something about people in front of you, and they are in front of you for a reason, and it makes sense because this helps you get insight on this person, and this person did this to you a long time ago. And there is puzzle pieces being put together, and there is knowledge being put together, and it may not be directly from the particular person that hurt you or that betrayed you, but you're able to kind of put things together here and stand in your power, stand enlightened, okay, and protect yourself going forward here and allowing these beautiful blessings to come forward. This is a really this is great. This is so great. Wow. Yeah, this is everything that you have been wanting and more. Wow. Now you're the cat. You needed that cat to protect you here. And now you have become the cat. How cool is that? I can't even. I cannot even. It's even balanced. You know, there's a black one and a white one representing the duality, right? The yin and the yang. Something's coming. Something is happening here. Okay, we got boat. A boat may be significant for you, okay? Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. There is something here that's coming to closure here, okay, that you're moving on from, that you're moving away from. There is something here that is, lining up and making sense for you now. And this is something that you deserve to have happen. There is something that you know, but there's still an element of unknown. In times of terror, when people would go out on boats, they didn't know, am I going to hit land? Where am I going to hit land? I don't know, but they just learned how to sail. So it's like you're getting a bunch of information, but what you're doing with it, you're able to go out into the unknown and trust yourself with this confidence. So there is an element of known and communication of that. And then there's an element of unknown still, but being okay with the unknown because of the discernment that you have gained. So interesting. Love call. Someone expresses love. A message of love. Sorry. A message of love. It's like I can't even believe it. You're not even going to be able to believe it, but it's really great. A message of love. Thinking of you and letting you know. Wow. It's pretty beautiful right there. Yeah. Okay. So Sagittarius, I'm going to pick a few letters for you. If you have a particular person in mind, you're wanting their initials to come out, you're wanting your initials to come out, everybody's initials to come out. If nobody's initials to come out and get so ahead of myself. If the reading resonated and the initials don't come out, it doesn't mean it's not your message. Some people just get added confirmation and some don't. It's not a big deal. Okay. C. P. A. B. N. M. Okay. Now I'm going to get an angel number. Okay, 333. There you go. If you want to look up another angel number, 333, that could have a significance for you if you feel called to do so. Thank you so much. Like the reading and subscribe if you feel called to. Thank you so much for being here. Also, I have a book. It's called One Light. It is available on Amazon, and it's all about the law of attraction and manifesting your dreams. So thank you, Sagittarius, and I hope we see you next time.